We are in downtown Salem at the Coffee House Cafe, and we are visiting with our friend Julian. He's a local food enthusiast, and he's agreed to meet with us today and share his recipe for seasoned pumpkin seeds.
Hey, good. How you doing?
Doing very well.
Right on. Well, glad to see you. Just in time for dinner. You want to try some food?
Yeah, absolutely.
First, we're gonna do a pumpkin seed kind of dried mix. It's gonna have some sesame seeds in there also and some spices. And that's a really nice garnish to add onto a salad or to have and take as to go. We're gonna put some in some little bags so you can have some to take home with you, all right?
Nice.
And the other thing we're gonna make is a pumpkin seed kind of like a dip or a pate. Basically, that is gonna be the filling for a burrito we're gonna make.
Awesome.
So it's all gonna be really fresh foods, totally organic, really local, and basically everything was picked within the last few days, if not today. Let's do the pumpkin seeds first, the dried mix.
Awesome.
So what I have here is fresh raw pumpkin seeds, and what you do is, if you're getting a raw ingredient and you're not cooking it, what I do is I soak them overnight, and sometimes I pickle them in different things also. But today these are just soaked, and I'm going to measure out some proportions here. And these are our sesame seeds. These are soaked as well. So I'm just going to wing it here. I've been making these foods for quite a while. I usually start out with a certain recipe and then I mix it and change it and make it to my taste. So we got some pumpkin seeds, some sesame seeds. So I'm just mixing these guys up. Let's see, add a little bit of salt here. And this is some turmeric. We add some of that in here. Got one tray of that. I dry it at a low temperature, and that keeps all the enzymes active. It allows for all the micronutrients to still be there. All those things get destroyed once you cook the foods. So basically, I'm using organic foods that are grown without any pesticides or any chemical fertilizers. Typically, I know or have met the farmers at some level. And also, these foods are really invigorating for the environment. So if the environment's healthy, that is basically what you're taking into your body. So you are what you eat, really. So what I do is I dry them at about 145 for 2 hours, and then I do another 6 to 8 hours at about 115. So with living foods, which is what I'm using, foods that still have all their enzymes, typically you want to keep the foods under 118 degrees or so. And the way you get around this, because I'm drying some of these at 145, is that when the foods are drying, they're evaporating as well. So it keeps the actual temperature of food way lower than the actual air temperature.
Okay.
And then it dries faster. So here we go. I have some that I started making earlier today, and we can have these ready for us. You want to try a little bit here?
Beautiful. So that's the final product?
Yeah, it's the final product.
Okay. It's a little bit warm. That's delicious.
Yeah.
That really is delicious. Beautiful.
Well, we're only just getting started here, folks, so watch out. I'm going to go with about 3 cups here, I think. So I think we're getting to the critical mass here of the lemon juice. We did about 1.5 lemons or so. It's going to be probably fine. We can add a little on top if we want to. I also have some fresh thyme. I'm going to add some of this. Some oregano also. A little bit of salt. And then we can put some fresh parsley in here too. I think I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in here also. So I'm going to actually add some sun-dried tomatoes in here also. I actually cut these and then dried these on my dehydrator also. And I just let them soak for a little bit. So, there we go. Notice the green colors, right? All right, I think we're starting. This is good. We're gonna start putting together our dinner. We're gonna fill these guys up. Now we have a bunch of things we can add to ours. Now I have some marinated broccoli. Basically it's just a little olive oil and some sea salt. I'll go ahead and throw a little bit on here. Do you like broccoli?
Hell yeah.
All right. We're gonna add some green onions here also. Ah yes, I wanted to add some olives here too. Some Kalamata olives. So, well, that's our finished product right there.
That's beautiful. Handshake.
All right. Definitely.
Okay. Ready? Let's do it.
Cheers here, all right? Cheers. Totally.
I can start with that. Let's do it. Wow. That's awesome.
Right on.
Do you have a question, comment, or an idea for Living Culture? Just visit livingcultureonline.com and click on Contact. We look forward to hearing from you.
Just melts into luscious yamness.
I think this is the best pie I've ever had in my life.
Wonderful. All right. I love it. Our best ever, once again achieved on Living Culture.